Something extraordinary is happening in China that will forever change how we travel through cities. Can you imagine stepping into an aircraft with no pilot, no controls to touch, and being whisked through the sky at 80 miles per hour? Well, China has just made it a reality. While Western companies are still stuck in testing phases, China has already certified the world's first pilotless passenger drone and begun commercial operations. From autonomous 2-seater air taxis to massive 10-passenger flying machines, Chinese engineers are building vehicles that seemed impossible just 5 years ago. Today, I'm going to show you the 8 most incredible Chinese passenger drones, including the revolutionary aircraft that has completed over 60,000 flights without a single pilot on board. What you'll see at number 1 will completely change how you think about transportation. We start with something that could completely transform how millions of people commute through the world's largest cities. The Volant AeroHT E25 is a 6-seat flying machine designed to become China's first true Airbus, and it has already secured the first batch of confirmed orders for a high-level commercial passenger eVTOL in the entire country. This isn't some concept sketch sitting in a design studio. It's a real aircraft with a 16-meter wingspan and a maximum takeoff weight of 2.5 tons, currently undergoing flight tests that have caught the attention of aviation authorities worldwide. How does something this massive take off like a helicopter and fly like an airplane? The secret lies in its tilt propeller design. Imagine propellers that point straight up during takeoff, lifting the aircraft vertically off the ground, then gradually rotating forward to push it through the sky at cruise speeds. This gives you the convenience of helicopter-style takeoff without needing a runway, combined with the efficiency of fixed-wing flight once you're airborne. What's truly remarkable is the confidence investors have shown in this machine. Volant Aero has completed 6 rounds of financing totaling approximately 1 billion yuan, making it one of the best-funded eVTOL companies in China. The aircraft is also the first passenger-carrying eVTOL project officially accepted by the East China Regional Administration of China's Aviation Authority. Shanghai wants over 100 low-altitude flight applications operating by 2027, and the VE25 is positioned to be the workhorse that makes urban air commuting a daily reality. In 7th place, we have a company that's taking a brilliantly unconventional path to putting passengers in the sky. Vertaxi, founded in 2021 in Zhuhai, has built the Matrix 1, a 2-ton beast with a 250-kilometer range and cruise speeds reaching 200 kilometers per hour. But here's what makes this company fascinating. They're not rushing to carry passengers first. Instead, they're following a philosophy of suburbs before cities, cargo before people. The Matrix 1 features 20 propellers working in harmony, 16 dedicated to vertical lift, and 4 tilting propellers on the forward booms for efficient cruise flight. The entire airframe is constructed from domestically produced carbon-fiber composites, giving it a 49-foot wingspan while keeping weight remarkably low. This isn't some underfunded startup hoping for a breakthrough. Vertaxi secured over 200 million yuan in their latest funding round and signed a 260 million yuan procurement agreement for low-altitude tourism and cargo transport. The company expects cargo certification by 2025 and passenger certification by 2027. Why does this matter? Because every cargo flight builds the safety data and operational experience that aviation authorities demand before letting humans on board. While competitors race to carry passengers immediately, Vertaxi is methodically proving their technology works perfectly before a single fare-paying customer ever steps inside. In sixth place, we have the aircraft that proved Chinese eVTOL certification isn't just possible, it's already happened. The Autoflight Carryall became the world's first eVTOL, above 1 ton, to receive full-type certification from China's Aviation Authority in March 2024. This 2-ton machine boasts a 250-kilometer range and cruises at 200 kilometers per hour while carrying up to 400 kilograms of payload. But the Carryall didn't stop at just one certificate. It achieved the complete regulatory trifecta: type certificate, production certificate, and airworthiness certificate. No other heavy eVTOL on the planet has cleared that bar. The aircraft uses a lift and cruise configuration with a compound wing design, allowing it to take off vertically like a helicopter before transitioning to efficient airplane-style flight. Multiple electric motors provide redundancy, meaning the aircraft can lose power to several motors and still land safely. Here's where it gets incredible. In August 2025, a certified Carryall flew 150 kilometers across open water to deliver supplies to an offshore oil platform in the South China Sea. Flight time, 58 minutes. The same journey by traditional maritime transport takes roughly 10 hours. That's not a demonstration flight for cameras. That's a real commercial operation, solving an actual logistics problem, proving that Chinese eVTOLs have moved from prototype to genuine working aircraft. Now we enter territory where electric car expertise meets aviation innovation. The XPENG AeroHT Voyager X2 is a 2-passenger eVTOL that shares design DNA with XPENG's sleek P7 sedan, and it has already completed thousands of test flights since its maiden voyage in June 2021. This 5th-generation aircraft weighs just 360 kilograms, reaches a top speed of 130 kilometers per hour, and stays airborne for 35 minutes on a single charge. The construction combines carbon-fiber composite with aviation-grade aluminum, creating an aircraft that feels like a sports car for the sky. What sets the X2 apart is its obsessive approach to safety. The aircraft features distributed electric propulsion, meaning multiple independent motors provide redundancy if any single component fails. Add spherical environment detection, omnidirectional cameras, autonomous return-to-home capabilities, and an emergency ballistic parachute, and you have an aircraft designed to handle virtually any failure scenario. In March 2024, the X2 completed a stunning low-altitude flight above Guangzhou, traveling from Tiande Center to the iconic Canton Tower. Later that year, it made its first public overseas flight in Dubai. With an expected price between $126,000 and $236,000, this machine makes personal air mobility feel genuinely achievable. XPENG has proven that the companies building our electric cars today could very well be building our flying vehicles tomorrow. What if you didn't need special landing pads or charging stations to own a flying vehicle? The XPENG AeroHT land aircraft carrier solves the infrastructure problem that has plagued every flying car concept for decades. Unveiled at CES 2025, this revolutionary system combines a 6-wheel electric ground vehicle with a detachable carbon-fiber eVTOL that launches directly from its rear compartment. The ground module isn't just transportation to reach a launch site. It's a mobile supercharging station that keeps the aircraft fully powered during every drive, ensuring you're always ready for takeoff. The system features an 800-volt silicon carbide power platform delivering a combined range exceeding 621 miles. Even with the eVTOL stored inside, the vehicle still accommodates 4 passengers comfortably. Here's what's truly remarkable. Over 7,000 global orders have already been placed, and the type certificate application for the Air module has been officially accepted by Chinese aviation authorities. XPENG's factory in Guangzhou is under construction with planned capacity of 10,000 units annually. In November 2024, the land aircraft carrier performed its first crewed public demonstration at the Zhuhai Air Show, with mass production and deliveries targeted for 2026 at a price below $280,000. This isn't a flying car concept anymore. It's a production vehicle with a factory being built right now. We reach third place with an aircraft that has already done something no other eVTOL had ever accomplished before. In February 2024, the Autoflight Prosperity completed the world's first intercity electric air taxi demonstration flight, traveling autonomously from Shenzhen to Zhuhai across the Pearl River Delta. The 50-kilometer journey took just 20 minutes. By car, the same trip requires 3 hours. This 5-seat aircraft features a maximum takeoff weight of 2,200 kilograms, a range of 250 kilometers, and a top speed of 200 kilometers per hour. The design uses 8 vertical lift propellers mounted on wing booms for takeoff. Then 2 pusher propellers take over for efficient forward cruise. But the Prosperity's record-breaking credentials go even further back. In February 2023, a 4th-generation prototype set the world record for a 2-ton eVTOL by flying 250.3 kilometers on a single electric charge. China's aviation authority officially accepted the type certificate application in April 2024, with commercial passenger operations targeted for 2026. The Prosperity hasn't just demonstrated that intercity air taxis can work. It has physically proven what the future of urban transportation looks like. In second place, we have something that completely shatters what engineers thought was possible with electric flight. The Autoflight Matrix is the world's first 5-ton Class eVTOL aircraft, a machine so massive it can carry 10 passengers in a business-class configuration. With a 65-foot wingspan and a length of 56 feet, this aircraft rivals the dimensions of a Gulfstream private jet. The Matrix uses a striking triplane configuration with 3 wings arranged horizontally, housing 20 motors for vertical lift and 8 additional motors for forward thrust. This distributed propulsion means the aircraft remains stable, even if multiple motors fail simultaneously. The numbers are staggering. The all-electric version delivers 155 miles of range, but the hybrid electric variant pushes that to an almost unbelievable 932 miles. The cargo configuration hauls up to 3,300 pounds. In 2025, Autoflight successfully demonstrated full transitioned flight at their Kunshan test facility, proving this giant can smoothly shift from vertical takeoff through horizontal cruise to vertical landing. The Matrix breaks the industry assumption that eVTOLs must remain small. Regional air travel and heavy logistics just found their electric future. Meet the aircraft that has already achieved what every other flying taxi company is still dreaming about. The EHang EH216-S is the world's first and only pilotless passenger-carrying eVTOL to receive full certification for commercial operations. No pilot inside, no human hands on any controls, just you and one other passenger floating through the sky at 130 kilometers per hour, while computers handle everything. This two-seat marvel features 16 propellers powered by 16 independent electric motors with multiple backup systems monitoring every aspect of flight. A command and control center tracks each aircraft in real time, ready to intervene in any emergency. The numbers behind this machine are simply unprecedented. Over 60,000 safe flights completed across 18 countries. More than 260 units already delivered to paying customers. In November 2024, the EH216-S became the first eVTOL to complete a solid-state battery flight test, staying airborne for 48 minutes, nearly double its standard flight time. But here's the ultimate proof this revolution is real. In January 2026, commercial service launches between Shenzhen and Hong Kong, cutting a 1-hour ground journey to 20 minutes at approximately 800 yuan per passenger. This isn't a prototype awaiting approval. It's a certified, commercially operating aircraft already rewriting transportation history. What we've just witnessed is nothing less than the birth of a new transportation revolution. From modular flying cars that transform from ground vehicle to aircraft to fully autonomous air taxis already carrying paying passengers, China has achieved in a few years what many thought would take decades. The numbers tell the story. A market projected to reach 1.5 trillion yuan by 2025 and over 3.5 trillion yuan by 2035. While the rest of the world debates regulations and runs simulations, Chinese engineers are logging real flights, real passengers, and real commercial routes. The question is no longer whether flying taxis will become mainstream, but whether other nations can catch up to China's head start. Which of these incredible machines impressed you most? Would you trust a pilotless aircraft with your life? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more groundbreaking technology. See you in the next one.